A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development for global trade relations, U.S. President Donald Trump has expressed optimism following a series of talks with Chinese officials in Switzerland, describing the negotiations as a total reset, in a friendly but constructive manner. This statement comes amidst escalating trade tensions between the two economic giants, which have seen tariffs soar to unprecedented levels. The discussions, led by Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and Chinese Vice Premier He Lifeng, commenced on Saturday and are set to continue into Sunday as both parties seek to address a trade war that threatens the stability of the global economy. Trump took to his Truth Social platform to share his satisfaction with the initial meetings, stating, "A very good meeting today with China in Switzerland. Many things discussed, much agreed to. We want to see, for the good of both China and the U.S., an opening up of China to American business. Great progress made." However, specific details regarding the outcomes of these discussions remain scarce, leaving many analysts skeptical about the potential for substantial progress. The first day of talks lasted approximately 8 hours, marking the first face-to-face interaction between top officials from both nations since the trade conflict escalated. The meeting took place at the residence of Switzerland's ambassador to the UN, a location that was not disclosed prior to the discussions. Observers noted the contrasting atmospheres as American officials, dressed in red ties adorned with U.S. flags, appeared optimistic while their Chinese counterparts maintained a more reserved demeanor. The backdrop of these negotiations is a trade dispute that has seen the United States impose tariffs exceeding 145% on Chinese imports, while China retaliated with tariffs of 125% on U.S. goods. The ongoing conflict has resulted in a near standstill of nearly $600 billion in annual bilateral trade, disrupting supply chains and creating uncertainty in financial markets. Trump's administration has been vocal about its desire to reduce the $295 billion trade deficit with China, aiming to shift the economic model that the U.S. perceives as mercantilist. As the talks progress, Washington is pushing for China to contribute more to global consumption, which would necessitate politically sensitive reforms within the country. Conversely, Beijing has expressed its desire for the U.S. to lower tariffs and clarify its expectations regarding increased purchases from China. Both nations are navigating a landscape of deep mistrust, making it crucial for each side to avoid appearing weak or conceding too much ground. Trump's recent comments suggest a potential shift in strategy, as he indicated that an 80% tariff on Chinese goods seems right, hinting at a willingness to negotiate terms. This marks a departure from the previously imposed 145% tariffs and could signal a new phase in the discussions. While both sides have acknowledged the need for dialogue, there is a palpable tension as China maintains its stance against what it perceives as external interference in its economic policies. Economic analysts remain cautious about the likelihood of a breakthrough, with many pointing to the high stakes involved in the negotiations. Any reduction in tariffs or a commitment to follow-up talks would be viewed positively by investors, who are eager for signs of stability in the tumultuous trade environment. Swiss Economy Minister Guy Parmelin, who met with both delegations, emphasized the significance of the talks themselves, stating, "If a roadmap can emerge and they decide to continue discussions, that will lower the tensions." He indicated that the discussions could extend into Monday, providing a window for further dialogue. As the world watches closely, the outcome of these negotiations could have far-reaching implications not only for U.S.-China relations, but also for the global economy at large. The stakes are high, and the pressure is on both sides to find a resolution that can pave the way for a more stable trading environment. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.